day 36 of reading through the scriptures. We're starting in Genesis 36. There'll also be Isaiah 36 and Psalm 36 and Mark chapter 8. And this is the genealogy of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives from the daughters of Canaan, Adah the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Aholibamah the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Tibon the Hivite. And Basemath, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nebaioth. And Adah bore Eliphaz to Esau, and Basemath bore Reuel. And Aholibamah bore Yeush, and Yalam, and Korach. These were the sons of Esau, who were born to him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives, and his sons, and his daughters, and all the beings of his household, and his herds, and his beasts, all his beasts, and all his possessions which he had gained in the land of Canaan, and went to a land away from the presence of his brother Jacob. For their possessions were too great for them to dwell together, and the land of their sojournings could not support them because of their herds. So Esau dwelt in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And this is the genealogy of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These were the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, son of Adah, wife of Esau, and Reuel, son of Basemath, wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was the concubine of Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bore Amalek and to Eliphaz. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Reuel. I'm still struggling how to pronounce that name. Nachath and Zerach, Shammah, and Mizah. These were the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. These were the sons of Aholibamah, Esau's wife, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Tibon. And she bore to Esau Yeush and Yalam and Korach. These were the chiefs of the sons of Esau. The sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, were Chief Teman, Chief Omar, Chief Zepho, Chief Kenaz, Chief Korach, Chief Gatam, Chief Amalek. These were the chiefs of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. They were the sons of Adah. And these were the sons of Reuel, Esau's son: Chief Nachath, Chief Zerach, Chief Shammah, and Chief Mizah. These were the chiefs of Reuel in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Aholibamah, Esau's wife: Chief Yeush, Chief Yalam, and Chief Korach. These were the chiefs descending from Aholibamah, Esau's wife, the daughter of Anah. These were the sons of Esau, who was Edom, and these were their chiefs. These are the sons of Seir the Horite. These were the sons of Seir the Horite who inhabited the land: Lotan and Shobal and Tibon and Anah, and Dishon and Etzer and Dishan. These were the chiefs of the Horites, the sons of Seir in the land of Edom. And the sons of Lotan were Hori and Hemam. Lotan's sister was Timnah. And these were the sons of Shobal: Alwan and Manachath and Ebal, Shepho and Onam. And these were the sons of Tibon, both Aya and Anah. This was the Anah who found the water in the wilderness as he fed the donkeys of his father Tibon. And these were the children of Anah: Dishon and Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah. And these were the sons of Dishon: Chemdan and Ashbon and Yithron and Kiran. These were the sons of Etzer: Bilhan and Zalwan and Achan. Achan? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. I think I pronounced Bilhan wrong too. It's Bilhan, not Bilhan. These were the sons of Dishon: Utz and Aran. These were the chiefs of the Horites: Chief Lotan, Chief Shobal, Chief Tibon, Chief Anah, Chief Dishon, Chief Etzer, and Chief Dishan. These are the chiefs of the Horites. according to their chiefs in the land of Seir. And these were the sovereigns who reigned in the land of Edom before any sovereign reigned over the children of Israel. And Bela the son of Beor reigned in Edom, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. And Bela died, and Jobab son of Zerach of Botzar reigned in his place. And Jobab died, and Husham of the land of the Temanites reigned in his place. And Husham died, and Hadad son of Bedad, who struck Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his place. And the name of his city was Awith. And Hadad died, and Samlah of Mashrecha reigned in his place. And Samlah died, and Shaul of Rehoboth by the river reigned in his place. And Shaul died, and Baal-Hanan son of Achbor reigned in his place. And Baal-Hanan son of Achbor died, and Hadar reigned in his place. And the name of his city was Paal, and his wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. These were the names of the chiefs of Esau, according to their clans and their places, by their names. Chief Timnah, Chief Alwa, Chief Yetheth, Chief Aholabama, Chief Elah, Chief Pinon, Chief Kenaz, Chief Teman, Chief Mibzar. Alright, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that one. Chief Magdiel, Chief Eram. These were the chiefs of Edom, according to their dwelling places in the land of their possessions. Esau was the father of the Edomites. Now we'll go to Isaiah 36. And it came to be in the 14th year of sovereign Hezekiah, that Sennacherib, sovereign of Ashur, came up against the walled cities, all the walled cities of Yehuda, and took them. And the sovereign of Ashur sent the Rabshakeh with the great army from Lachish to sovereign Hezekiah at Jerusalem. And he stood by the channel of the upper pool on the highway out to the wanderer's field. And there came to him Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, who was over the household, and Shebna the scribe, and Joach, son of Asaph the recorder. And Rabshakeh then said to them, Please say to Hezekiah, Thus said the great sovereign, the sovereign of Ashur, What trust is this in which you trust? I say, you speak of having counsel and strength for battle, but they are vain words. Now in whom do you trust that you have rebelled against me? Look, you are trusting in the staff of this broken reed, Mitzrayim, on which if a man leans, it shall go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh the sovereign of Mitzrayim to all those who trust in him. But if you say to me, We trust in Yahweh our Elohim, is it not he whose high places and whose slaughter places Hezekiah has taken away, and has said to Yehuda and to Jerusalem, Bow yourselves before this slaughter place? And now I urge you, please give a pledge to my master, the sovereign of Ashur. I'll give you 2,000 horses if you are able to put riders on them. And how do you refuse one officer of the least of my master's servants, and put your trust in Mitzrayim for chariots and horsemen? And now I have come up without Yahweh against this land to destroy it? Yahweh said to me, Go up against this land and destroy it. And Eliakim, Shebna, and Joach said to the Rabshakeh, Please speak to your servants in Aramaic, for we understand it. And do not speak to us in the language of Yehuda in the hearing of the people who are on the wall. But the Rabshakeh said, Has my master sent me to your master and to you to speak these words, and not to the men who sit on the wall, to eat their own dung and drink their own urine with you? And the Rabshakeh stood and called out with a loud voice in the language of Yehuda and said, Hear the words of the great sovereign, the sovereign of Ashur. Thus said the sovereign, Do not let Hezekiah deceive you, for he is unable to deliver you. And do not let Hezekiah make you trust in Yahweh, saying, Yahweh shall certainly deliver us. This city is not given into the hand of the sovereign of Ashur. Do not listen to Hezekiah, for thus said the sovereign of Ashur, For make peace with me, buy a present, and come out to me, and each of you shall eat from his own vine, and each from his own fig tree, and each of you drink the waters of his own cistern, until I come. Then I shall take you away to a land like your own land, a land of grain and new wine, a land of bread and vineyards. Beware lest Hezekiah mislead you, saying, Yahweh shall deliver us. Has any one of the mighty ones of the nations delivered its land from the hand of the sovereign of Assyria? Where are the mighty ones of Hamath and Apad? Where are the mighty ones of Sepharwaim? And where have they delivered Shimron from my hand? Who among all the mighty ones of these lands have delivered their land from my hand, that Yahweh should deliver Jerusalem from my hand? But they were silent and answered him not a word, for the command of the sovereign was, do not answer him. And Eliakim son of Hilkiah, who was over the household, Shebna the scribe, and Joach son of Asaph the recorder, came to Hezekiah with their garments torn, and they reported to him what the words of the Rebbe. So 37 is a long chapter. I was thinking about reading it too, but my voice is not doing very well today, so we're going to try to get through that tomorrow, so please come and watch that. This is a really interesting story here that comes on to 37 and maybe even 38. 38's interesting too, but that's not what we're going to be. It's a different story. Anyway, let's go to Psalms. Tehillim or Psalms. It's going to be 36. Ooh, we got another acrostic here in 37. Okay, transgression speaks to the wrong from within his heart. Fear of Elohim is not before his eyes, for he flatters himself in his own eyes, to find his crookedness to be hated. The words of his mouth are wickedness and deceit. He has ceased to be wise to do good. He plots wickedness on his bed. He sets himself in a way that is not good. He does not despise evil. O Yahweh, your loving commitment is in the heavens, and your trustworthiness reaches to the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains. Your right rulings are a great deep. O Yahweh, you save man and beast. How precious is your loving commitment, O Elohim. And the sons of men take refuge in the shadow of your wings. They are filled from the fatness of your house, and you give them drink from the river of your pleasures. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light we see light. Draw out your loving commitment to those who know you, and your righteousness to the upright in heart. Do not let the foot of pride come against me, and the hand of the wrong drive me away. There the workers of wickedness have fallen. They have been overthrown and have been unable to rise. Okay, and one more chapter, Mark chapter 8. Okay. And in those days, the crowd being very great and not having any to eat, Yeshua called his taught ones near and said to them, I have compassion on the crowd, for they have now been with me 3 days and do not have food to eat. And if I dismiss them unfed to their home, they shall faint on the way, for some have come from far. And his taught ones answered him, How shall anyone be able to feed these people with bread here in the desert? And he asked them, How many loaves do you have? And they said, 7. And he commanded the crowd to sit down on the ground, and taking the 7 loaves, giving thanks, he broke them and gave them to his taught ones to set before them, and they set them before the crowd. And they had a few small fishes, and having blessed, he said to set them also before them. And they ate and were satisfied, and they picked up 7 large baskets of broken pieces. And those eating were about 4,000, and he dismissed them. And immediately entering into the boat with his taught ones, he came to the parts of Dalmanutha. And the Pharisees came out and began to dispute with him, seeking from him a sign from heaven, trying him. And sighing deeply in his spirit, he said, Why does this generation seek a sign? Truly I say to you, no sign shall be given to this generation. And leaving them, again entering into the boat, he went away to the other side. And they had forgotten to take bread, and they did not have any more than one loaf with them in the boat. And he was warning them, saying, Mind, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of the Herodians. And they were reasoning with one another, saying, Because we have no bread. And Yeshua, being aware of it, said to them, Why do you reason because you have no bread? Do you not yet perceive nor understand? Is your heart still hardened? Having ears, do you not see? And having ears, do you not hear? And do you not remember when I broke the 5 loaves for the 5,000, how many baskets were with broken pieces did you pick up? They said to him, 12. And when I broke the 7 for the 4,000, how many large baskets filled with broken pieces did you pick up? And they said, 7. And he said to them, How do you not understand? And he came to Bethsaida, and they brought a blind man to him and begged him to touch him. And taking the blind man by the hand, he led him out of the village. And having spit in his eyes, laying hands on him, he asked him, Do you see at all? And he looked up and said, I see men like trees walking. And he placed his hands on his eyes again and made him look up. And he was restored and saw all clearly. And he sent him away to his home, saying, Do not go into the village. And Yeshua and his taught ones went out to the villages of Caesarea Philippi. And on the way he asked his taught ones, saying to them, Who do men say I am? And they said to him, Yochanan the Immerser, and others Eliyahu, but others one of the prophets. And he asked them, And you, who do you say I am? And Kepha answering said to him, You are the Messiah. And he warned them that they should speak to no one about him. And he began to teach them that the son of Adam has to suffer much and be rejected by the elders and chief priests and scribes and to be killed, and after 3 days to rise again. And he was speaking about this openly. Then Kepha, taking him aside, began to rebuke him. And turning around and seeing his taught ones, he rebuked Kepha, that's Peter, saying, Get behind me, Satan, for your thoughts are not those of Elohim, but those of men. And calling near the crowd with his taught ones, he said to them, Whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his stake and follow me. And whoever desires to save his life shall lose it, but whoever loses his life for the sake of me and the good news, he shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he gains all the world and loses his own life? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his life? For whoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinning generation, of him the son of Adam also shall be ashamed when he comes in the esteem of his Father with the set-apart messengers.